Hello, this is Susan Baker. I'm the professor for this course on American art. Thanks for taking my class. It's very important to me that you have a good experience. And to that end, I want to walk you through the course and explain what's expected of you and how to navigate the course and how to be most successful. The first thing you want to do is come to this first syllabus getting started page and open up your syllabus. That's what I had open over here. It looks like this. Read through that syllabus, and then when you do, come down here. There's an introductory quiz that covers that syllabus that you'll need to take and successfully get a certain number of points before you'll have access to the content to the links on the left. In the course, you'll be working through these different links, but you won't see any content under any of them until you've completed this introductory quiz. You can open up the quiz, here it is here, and toggle back and forth, read a question, look for the answer in the syllabus, go back, read another question, go back and look at the syllabus. You can toggle back and forth and answer the questions. If you don't find it in the syllabus, it'll be on this page somewhere. And then once you feel like you found everything, you can submit it. And when you get enough points, then you'll have access to the content here. So the first thing you want to do is read through your syllabus and complete this introductory quiz. Then you want to look for your textbook. That's this link here. Just click right here, and it'll give you different options for your textbook. But that textbook is mandatory for the course. You will not be able to be successful answering the quizzes without the content in those textbook. Having said that, you don't need to wait for your textbook to be delivered before you can start the class. There's plenty to do before you get your textbook, and then you can go back and fill in what you didn't do because you didn't have the textbook once you've gotten it. So for example, here we go into Unit 1. Again, you won't see any of these links until you successfully completed that introductory quiz. So if you don't see anything here, it means you didn't get enough points on that introductory quiz. Then the other thing you want to do before you start is come back and make sure you have your study guide. It is right here. And you'll want to open that up. You can download it and have it on your desktop and fill it in as you go through the chapters, as you go through the reading and through the different PowerPoints that I have in each of the units. And then when you come down here to your final exam, you'll be able to use that study guide to take your final exam. Nothing else, but you can have that study guide open when you take the final exam. So it'll help you to be more successful on that exam if you have that filled out as you go along. So you'll come through here and it'll tell you what to read in your textbook. If you don't have your textbook, go ahead and read through the links here that are here. And as you do, have this unit quiz open. This is an open book quiz, and you can toggle back and forth between your book or between these links and try to answer the unit questions that are in this unit quiz. And you can, when you finish that, you'll come to Unit 2. And here again, there's a reading assignment. But again, if you don't have your book yet, here's a PowerPoint. And a lot of the questions in this unit quiz are found in that PowerPoint. So you can do a lot of it before you even get your textbook. This is again is open book, and you can save it and come back to it whenever you want. So you can do as much as you can with the PowerPoint. And then when you get your textbook, you can finish it up and then submit it. After you've done that, you'll see an application quiz. And what the application quiz does is tests how well you've understood the material, how well you can put it to practice, how profoundly you understand it, to what depth. There's no way really to look this up. It's just the best way to succeed on it is just to really thoroughly think about and read and muddle over the content that is both in the readings and in the PowerPoints. And then you should be successful on that quiz. If you have any question about any of it as you're going along, just email me and I'm happy to discuss it with you. The next thing you'll see is an ID quiz. There's several of these in the class, and the ID quiz tests your knowledge of imagery that you'll find in this link called Identification Quizzes over here on the list. If you come down here, you'll see that this says this ID quiz covers group 1. So you would come over here to the identification list and click on it, and you'll see here's group 1. So that first quiz is going to cover anything in group 1. There is also a spelling sheet that you can have open while you're taking the quizzes, and every object or artist is listed here. So you can just have this open while you're taking the ID quiz, and then put in the artist or artwork that you think that it is. Now these ID quizzes are timed. You have about 5 minutes or so for 5 to 10 questions, IDs, and so you have to commit the IDs in this identification list to memory. Otherwise you'll run out of time and you won't be able to complete the quiz successfully. Now, just so you know how that's going to feel and how it's going to work, I've given you a practice ID quiz here. So you can kind of practice over and over again. You'll get a feeling for how much time you have and what it's going to take to be successful on these quizzes. You can take this practice quiz over and over and over again, but you can only take the ones for credit just once. And if you run out of time, it'll submit automatically, and you won't be able to finish it. So it's good to have the imagery committed to memory. And if you've committed to memory, it won't take any time at all to complete these ID quizzes. You'll have plenty of time as long as you've memorized them. Then you have, remember that you'll have your spelling sheet to help you with spelling. The ID quizzes are machine graded. So the machine is looking for the names and artist names that are on this spelling sheet. That's what it's based on. So that's the most easiest way to take the quizzes. Now, if at any time you think the machine made a mistake, or you may have made a simple typo or something, just email me and I'm happy to review your quiz. Just be sure to tell me which ID quiz it was and which question, and I'll be happy to review it. So you'll work through all of these different units until you get to the end, and then there's a final exam, which, as I said before, you can use your study guide to help you with that. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. My information is here on the syllabus. You scroll down, it's all right here. Now, I will not be in my office, so this is not true, any of this, because we're not allowed access to the building because of the COVID virus. So you'll have to email me. I wouldn't even call because I'm not really checking my phone very much. So the best way to get a hold of me is to email me. And if you want to set up an appointment, I can set up a Zoom and we can talk by Zoom if that would be helpful to you. So I hope you enjoy the course. I hope your summer can be as nice as possible under these conditions. Let me know if you have any questions. Don't hesitate to ask. And do enjoy the class. Bye.